The ministry is counseling and family support. And it's a joy to be in this office now with the new addition. And that, of course, is part of the emphasis that we would apply a good place for folks to come. I like this to be a place where people can just feel relaxed, find some relief from the stresses, and hopefully find a path to success and resolution with their situations. McDermott's greatly invested in this. And of course, it's been said that we have a major family focus. So what I do, obviously, is couples therapy, family therapy as well, but also mental health issues for individuals. In areas like depression, anxiety, things like that, or even just life skills. Some folks, from time to time, will just need a little bit of help with basic life skills as well. You're wise to think about it, and you're even wiser to act on it, to absolutely seek out some help with your issues.
So first of all, I have a really high regard for marriage and family counseling in general, because we all need help from time to time. But I think it's really important to understand that Dave Stevens' ministry is Christian ministry. And we have a strong Christian minister who approaches marriage and family counseling from a biblical foundation. And for us, that's really critical. And I think I have two perspectives on Dave's ministry. The first comes from being a shepherd and seeing the amazing work that Dave is able to do in partnership with us, because we often see really complicated problems and challenges and burdens that people are carrying. And we're in a great position to give advice and counsel, and we're in a great position to pray in those situations. But knowing that we have a partner in Dave to help us minister to people who have these really difficult situations is such a comfort to us. And frankly, it makes our ministry even more powerful knowing that we can partner with Dave in this way. And the other perspective that I have is a personal perspective, that I know what it's like to benefit from Dave's ministry. I know that sometimes we all need help, and I've been in that situation where I benefited from being able to sit across from Dave and receive godly counsel, to be able to hear his perspective. And especially when you may be dealing with complicated relationship problems where you really need somebody to listen to both sides and to speak truth into a situation, there's nobody better than Dave at being able to do that.
So as a community physician, I was looking for, or back early in my career, I was looking for a counselor for a patient that was uninsured and didn't have any way to get counseling services. But they were in a really, really hard spot and desperately in need of some help. So I reached out to Dave and said, I know they don't go to church here, but we have someone who needs help. What options do you have? And he graciously stepped in and said, just have them come see me. So I got to see firsthand how he interacted with people and how he handled that situation. And it went from being a place where they were terrified to enter the door the first time to a place where they were eager to come. He literally saved a life that day with his kind and gentle approach to that. And in the years since, he's been a repeated referral source for me in patients who don't have other access to counseling services. And he's helped numerous patients through very, very tough parts of their life.
Sometimes it's the most we can expect is to cope with stuff going on, and then we can't hardly do that sometimes. But when we can resolve things, there's nothing more liberating than that. Things within our thought processes, certainly our sinful life perhaps, and resolve those things, but then also interpersonally with our spouses and our family.
We're called to share each other's burdens. And Dave is a big part of this congregation's ability to share burdens together. And I think none of us would be hesitant to seek out a doctor if we had a physical problem. None of us would be hesitant to seek out a preacher, a minister, or a shepherd if we had a spiritual problem. We should not be hesitant to seek out someone like Dave, a strong Christian counselor when we have an emotional or spiritual or mental health problem. And I know that I've benefited from that, and I would suggest that anybody who's bearing a burden that is just too difficult to bear alone, you would seek out Dave Stevens.